South America, the land of samba, soccer, and a fighting tradition that not many know about. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is just like jazz, because you never see the same move twice, and good fighters build from riff to riff. It's kind of like a process of discovery, because you have to discover how your opponent moves by feeling them and touching them. It's a very instinctive way of fighting, of feeling your way through each situation. Some fighters call it the most effective martial art ever created, and I'm about to find out why. Brazil. I heard the guys here were real tough, and the girls were hot. I'm Roland Osborne, and I'm on my way to check out a fighting art that had traveled thousands of miles to Rio de Janeiro. Brazil has a reputation for being a paradise for tourists, but it's actually home to some of the toughest street fighters in the world. Fortunately, the violent image of Rio is overrated. It's a very beautiful city with a fascinating past. Waves of immigrants in the 1900s brought the Japanese, and with the Japanese came the art of Jiu-Jitsu. First up was a showdown with one of the world's coolest jiu-jitsu fighters, Hélio Gracie. Rio's beautiful.
Well, they call this Seventh Heaven. You can see all the beach from Leblon to Arpoador. You have the ocean, you have the mount, you have the city, you know, it's everything combined.
For an appetizer, Hélio gave me a quick taste of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The aim was to nail your opponent and bring him down fast. Once a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter has you on the ground, you're at his mercy. Show me how it works.
Well, I'm in a very comfortable position right now.
For most people, it looks like these Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guys are just rolling around. But it's really an intricate science with thousands of tactical moves.
You think you're finishing? No way, bro. I escape here now.
If you do this, I take your arm, and then I break your arm. That's the end.
Oh, man, you got me again.
Look at his neck right here. You can see how detailed and technical all the techniques are. They go from move to move to move to move, until finally somebody makes one mistake, he's got him and he wins.
Yeah, this is Pelé, and that's my father.
The Gracies were the first family of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Hélio's dad, Hélio, had virtually invented an encyclopedia of moves for every fighting situation. The Gracies were the Einsteins of martial arts. They lived and breathed Jiu-Jitsu. Champion of the world. Jiu-Jitsu originally began as a samurai martial art form in Japan. It was known as the way of unbalancing and incorporated moves like hip throwing and wrestling. When the Japanese came to Brazil in the early 1900s, one man, Count Maeda, brought jiu-jitsu with him. He taught this secret art to this man, Carlos Gracie. When the Count returned to Japan, Carlos and his younger brother Hélio carried the art further. Eventually, they added so many new moves that it became known as Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. The Gracies created a storm by defeating martial artists all over the world with their unique ground fighting style. People who grew up watching kung fu movies think that fighting is just kicking and punching, but it's not. This is what would happen if somebody just tried to kick and punch against somebody who knows Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And that's what makes Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu so revolutionary in the martial arts today. To brush up on my Jiu-Jitsu skills, I headed down to Hélio's Academy. This was a playground for Rio's toughest fighters. The mat was where Hélio held court every day, teaching people the language of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Arm locks, foot locks, holds, and chokes. The fun in Jiu-Jitsu begins once you hit the floor. It's really difficult to figure out what's going on unless you take a closer look. Sometimes it almost looks like they're like intertwined up like a pretzel.
Yeah, it looks like a chess game, you know. The guy on the bottom tried to sweep the guy, put the guy on top down, and then the guy on top always tried to control the position.
Hélio moved like a python and ate guys twice his size for breakfast.
And then
But learning his moves wasn't going to be easy.
I don't know nothing, try to mount you and hold you. How you try to escape? Go ahead, whatever you like, man. I'm just trying to hold you. I'm not do the choke. No, I'm not. Now I'm not.
Should I get you off?
I don't. Whatever you like, man. Go ahead. Take me out.
Take you out.
Come on, man. I'm drunk, and you know. If you don't know how to go out, okay, that's good. Okay, whatever you're comfortable. Can go. You ready?
As I soon found out, the secret behind Gracie Jiu-Jitsu was leverage. The idea is to use different parts of the body to throw off your attackers.
Now, you lift your hip and force me to put my hands on the floor. Right, keep the hip up. Wrap my arm up. Right.
This move was pure genius. Just by lifting my hips, I was able to tip Hélio over with hardly any effort.
Very good, man.
Thank you.
Throw and let it go. You got it. Relax. Right, you see? That's the leverage you're looking for. Okay, again. Go, one and go. Boom. Got it. Perfect, man. Easy, huh? Okay.
He's making me look good. Later, I had a chance to hang out with Kid Peligro, Jiu-Jitsu Masters champion. He'd written a best-selling book on the Gracies and knew their work inside out.
Hold my arm. I try to pull. I never escape. But now watch your thumb. So there's a lot of little details that you don't have to be strong. You know, you just have to. If I go against 10 fingers or 5 fingers, I can't put all 10. Sometimes I can't do it. I get the other hand. So there's a lot of little moves. So you don't have to be young. You don't have to be an athlete. We have ladies competing, you know, old people, young people, blind people, guys without hands. Whatever it is, the art adapts to your body. It's the closest thing to a real battle. It's super challenging, you know, it's really fun. You know, that's why so many people love it.
After a hard day's workout, Hélio heads here to the juice bar. And this is his poison. So what do we have in here?
Well, this is açaí. This fruit only you can get in Brazil. There's a lot of iron, very special for us.
For those of you who don't drink alcohol, the juice bar is a good alternative. Salud. To the Gracies.
Yeah.
Yes. While Hélio went to bed early that night, I went out on the prowl. If you are ever in Rio, you gotta visit Lapa, the nightclub area with something for everyone. But even here, it's hard to get away from Brazil's favorite sport. This is the Brazilian Incredible Hulk right here. The guys in Rio are super friendly, but don't mess around with them or they'll take you down.
I got him! Quick, get it! I got him!
The next day, Hélio took me out to the mountains of Itaipava, an hour out of Rio. I was going to meet the high priest of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Hélio Gracie.
Yeah, that's my father.
At the age of 91, it was hard for me to believe I was shaking hands with the world's oldest Jiu-Jitsu fighter. In the 30s and 40s, Hélio Gracie was Brazil's national hero, decades before the rest of the world had even heard of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. At one point, Hélio challenged the world heavyweight champion Joe Louis to a no-holds-barred match. Joe Louis, who was almost 60 pounds heavier, turned him down.
You not play, not even with the neck, not a play.
There are over 70 Gracies doing Jiu-Jitsu today. The champions include Hickson, Hoyce, and of course, Hélio. All of them are legends in the fight world. Today, Hélio Gracie still practices the jiu-jitsu that he created. I'm here to take a lesson in his private dojo today, and hopefully he won't hurt me too much. I mean, after all, he's only 91 years old.
Vai me jogar? Sei lá, velho. Me avisa pra me bater com o pé no teto.
I soon found out, 91 or not, this guy can still fight. After showing me what he could do to Hélio, I was up next.
Inicialmente essa mão sobe aqui.
First of all, he leave his arm.
Manda ele fazer o que ele quiser
straight.
para sair daí.
Now you can put your head down and try to escape from this. Try to put your head down, as he say, you know? No. It's make you uncomfortable. Easy. Yeah. Got it.
Just like that, that's all it is. In this position here, he has my neck, but just by simply sliding my arm up here, I take away his power, that I use this hand to reinforce it. Now I have a lot of leverage on his neck. I can just push back. I turn the hip, get in position, lock the leg in here underneath, and then from here, if I cross my leg, oh, I can twist the technique just like that. The secret of Hélio's strength was in his wrists. They were huge even at his age. With a gun aimed to his head, Hélio told me he once choked a guy out before he could even pull the trigger.
Eu só vou ajeitar a mão, não vou apertar não. Quando ele doer é porque ele bateu.
He just tried to adjust himself. He not try to squeeze you.
Todo
If
mundo
you feel
enfoca
tap.
assim. Todo mundo enfoca assim. Quando ele,
Already.
mas quando eu só vou ajeitar a mão.
Yeah.
Eu só arrumei a mão.
He say only try to adjust his hands.
E quando eu faço isso, pum, ele apaga.
Everywhere he hold, you pass out. That's he like choke. Aprendeu a chave do braço? Aprendeu. Aí, segura o braço, joga! Ai, meu Deus!
Some families sing and dance. Others run business empires. But the Gracies, they just love fighting. 3 generations and still going strong. So you have to give me your secret to staying so healthy and good looking.
Eu nunca fiz sexo que não fosse para procriar e nunca comi nada que não seja bom para a saúde. De modo que não há mistério, qualquer um podia. Eu estou com 90 anos e não me troco por muito homem de 50. Porque todo mundo come, bebe, faz opções de extravagâncias e eu não faço nada errado. Quer dizer, eu não como nada que faça mal, o mundo morre como peixe pela boca.
Hélio's one indulgence was his own homemade cheese. Finished product.
All ready to eat, man.
Ready to eat?
Esse agora vai pro gelo.
He hasn't touched chocolate or coffee since he was 20 years old.
E repita sempre a visita.
Make sure you're coming back soon.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Inspired by Hélio's advice, I headed down to Rio's markets the next day. Just one. Just one. No. One. Brazilians love their food, all natural. And believe me, everything tastes as good as it looks. The legacy of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu lives on in Brazil today. In fact, some of their best students opened up their own schools. This is the Manimal Family Gym. As the sign says, everyone here is one big happy family when it comes to Jiu-Jitsu. Gyms like this are breeding grounds for new talent. To prove that you don't have to be the strongest person to take somebody down, I have Priscilla here who I'm going to try to tackle. You ready? Okay. Go. Right out of the gate, Priscilla grabbed me like a pit bull and didn't let up. Right now, she's trying to get the position in. Trying to slide the arm. Using all my strength to try to get her to move. Fighting a female jiu-jitsu expert means getting down and dirty, but someone's got to do it. She got me in a neck choke right here against the wall. Couldn't breathe. I was strong. I was out. If I was on the street, good night. But it wasn't over yet. I had one more chance to redeem myself, only this time with the master. I'm trying to squeeze him. His neck is so big. Manimal was an animal, and I was lucky to get out alive. Many fighters had gained from Hélio and Manimal's jiu-jitsu expertise to enter the professional arena of no-holds-barred fighting, Vale Tudo. Vale Tudo is a way of fighting where anything goes and where the big bucks are. The sport involves kicking, punching, and the use of a lot of Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. And today, it's a big part of Brazil's fighting tradition. As you can see, it's essential for Vale Tudo fighters to use Brazilian jiu-jitsu techniques. Without knowing jiu-jitsu, most fighters probably wouldn't last 30 seconds in the ring. Amen to that. I was told that the best fighters were born on the streets. To understand why, I had to go deep into the heart of Rio. I'm at the Cante Galo favela, which means the singing rooster, here with Gilson, who is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter and trainer. The favelas are perhaps the most recognizable area in Rio. They're very colorful and a lot of people live here. It's where you get the real feel of Rio is right here. The art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu offers young men a chance to break out from the favelas and turn their dreams into reality. Gilson took me to his jiu-jitsu gym called the Friends of the Favela. It's a project that helps kids get off the streets.
Mente vazia, oficina do diabo, entendeu? Se ficar desocupado, não fazer um esporte, entra pro tráfico. Então, o que a gente conseguimos? Conseguimos ocupar o tempo deles com esporte, sim, ensinando o jiu-jitsu competição para ele, certo? Então,